Good morning. Yeah, first stop of our Mother's Day crawl. And of course, if we're talking Mother's Day, we have to talk about some rest and relaxation. Now here, there's this new spa that just opened up on the Danforth near Broadview. And it's not like any other spa. The guy who opened it is Jack Uzonian. He joins me right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Liam.
All right, so this thing to my right now, which we have to take a look at, it looks so space age. What is this?
Well, Shelly and I, my partner, we decided to open. This is a float spa. It's not a traditional spa in the sense that, nails and hair. This is you just come in and you float. We have these pods, and as you can see, Diana, floating in the water. It takes no effort to float whatsoever. There's 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt in there. So if you can imagine how good that is for your skin, and that's what makes you buoyant, and you just float with no effort whatsoever.
Wow, that's unbelievable. And how long is a session usually?
The suite, which we're in, which is one of the 4 suites that we have here at H2O Float Spa, each suite has its own private shower. You come in, you have the room for an hour and a half.
Wow.
So you shower, you get in, you float, you can close the lid, you can turn the lights off. The rooms are soundproof, it's lightproof, and you're just floating, and you're in your own little world, and you're just floating in space.
Okay, I've been floating for a while in bathtubs before, and I tend to emerge out looking very pruny. Kids, you know what I'm talking about. Should that be a concern for this?
That's actually a great point, and it's actually the exact opposite, because that water contains 1,000 pounds of magnesium, which is Epsom salt, magnesium salt. What happens is your skin actually absorbs the magnesium, and with it, water. So when you come out, your skin looks silky smooth. It feels like baby skin, and it actually has a little bit of a glow to it.
That's unbelievable. How did you come up with such an idea to open something like this on the Danforth?
We just thought, Shelly and I, we went to Vancouver and we saw, we used one of their float facilities there because it's moving forward there. And then we saw that in Europe it was taking off. Montreal has a few of them. We said, wait a second, I love floating. And there really wasn't anything on this scale in Toronto. I said, this would be a great idea because we benefit from it. Everybody can benefit from it.
Yeah, and who doesn't want to float in the pod, all the time? Diana, how are you doing in there?
I'm doing good.
So what's the sensation like being in there?
It's like nothing you've ever felt before. It's just like super relaxing.
Don't you feel great that now you can add a resume where you're like saying that you're floating in water while doing an interview?
That's what I've been waiting for my whole life.
There you go, the morning show, making dreams come true. And of course, the Mother's Day crawl is happening all throughout the morning. So we're gonna be going around. It's fantastic. Jack has been happy to help us with a giveaway. So you can actually get 2 floats. So moms out there, you can bring your partner, you can bring a friend, and you can float in relaxation. And for a moment, you can forget all the stresses of real life. So Jack, thank you very much for joining me this morning, and thanks for inviting us. I'm not gonna float right now because we got to head on out to the next location, but definitely stick around because we're going to be going across the city all throughout the morning. So again, info@morningshow.ca in order to win. Now, that is only going to be one prize out of a grand prize pack of everything that we showcase this morning. So definitely stay tuned. I'm going to throw it back to you guys.